Hi, Mr. G Shave. I think this is shave number 27. Pretty sure it is. So yeah, face shave number 27. Just as a quick note to begin with, little announcement. Next Friday, it'll be my last shave for 2 weeks because I'm going to be away. So I just wanted to bring that up briefly before I start. Yeah, I'm off to sunny Cornwall. Kids want to go surfing, so yeah. And if you didn't watch my video yesterday, my daughter moved into a house on Thursday, so I've been kind of busy. I'd hoped to do this shave this morning, but unfortunately it's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've only just got round to doing it. But yeah, so you know, as a reminder, next Friday I'm going to do a head and a face shave all in one. And then I'll be off to Cornwall for a fortnight, and then I'll be back on the 15th, I think, which then I'll do another head and face shave to kick it off again. So that's 15th of August. Right, I'm going to go through the hardware, well, not the hardware, the products that I'm using. So pre-shave is going to be Aromabar, natural shaving oil. I discussed this soap yesterday. I couldn't remember quite the name of it. Oxford Soap Company. It's a shaving soap. Well, it's actually a cream, and it's sandalwood. So I hope that's clear on there. I'm going to follow that up with Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Back to the old favourite. Aftershave wise, I'm going with Marks and Spencer's original Woodspice Gentleman. So hopefully you can read that. I'm going to sort of move it there. And then to finish up, I'm going to use sa.al cream, moisturising cream. So hardware wise, I'm using my Yaqi Evil Zebra brush. For obvious reasons, it's called the Evil Zebra. And I've gone back to one of my original razors, the DE89. So there it is there, all ready to go. So I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be right back. I'm back. Right. Pre-shave is on. Squeeze the brush out. Open this up. And it's actually a cream. You only have to rub your finger on it and it comes off. Scent strength, lovely scent strength. It's about a 5 or a 6. It's actually very similar to the Taylor Roll Bond Street. Definitely reminds me of that, but a sweeter, maybe a sweeter scent. Very nice indeed. Let's got the brush ready. I'm just taking it off the cap. That's probably too much, but just place it in there for now. And get some water on the face over the pre-shave. Oh, I didn't tell you. The blade that I'm using is a Bluebird. Chromium, ceramic, tungsten, platinum and polymer coated edges, high stainless blades, Bluebird. So that's them there. Not used these before, so they're brand new to me. Hence I'm using them in the Edwin Jagger DE89. So let's get this shave on. I have squeezed all the water out of this brush prior to use, so it looks very dry at the moment, but I would give it a chance. Might need some more. I've never used this soap before, so I don't know. although I think it's getting better. So 7 days growth again, as usual. I think I said in my head shave yesterday I'll be shaving a bit more frequently while I'm on holiday. Yeah, it all depends really. I mean, I'm pretty sure the virus isn't as prolific in Cornwall as it is everywhere else, but you know, if it is, I'm supposed to be shielding. You know, there are different rules for people who are shielding, so I'll just have to be careful what I do. But I don't intend to, you know, rub the locals' faces in it by sort of going out and into the main towns and things like that. I'll keep myself to myself most of the time, and probably cook on the campsite. I may go to a restaurant if there's one open nearby. It's called the Chiverton Arms. Great pub, really great pub, just north of Truro, just off the A30 and on the way to a place called St Agnes. Yeah, great place, great place. I'm staying in a site called Chiverton Park, which I've been going to for years with the kids, and that's in you know, it's in between St Agnes and Truro, just off the A30 again. It's perfectly situated, not too close to busy, well, it is close to the A30, which is a very busy road, but it's sort of halfway between the beach and the main supermarkets and things like that. So right, let's go with the grain. Very smooth. The blade seems very smooth. I'm used to the Edwin Jagger. But you know, as I say, I'm not used to the blade, and so far I would say this blade is excellent. I haven't had a lot of time to do any research on where the blade's from because I've been rather busy the last few days with my daughter moving into her first home. So apologies for that, but they've take it from me, that's a good blade. That's a good blade match for the DE89, certainly on the first pass. We'll see what it's like on the second pass, which is usually its most telling, because the first pass it's removing 7 days growth and really getting down to, you know, almost down to the skin. But so it's always a bit, you know, you've got to, I can usually tell on the first pass what it's going to be like, although I didn't with the Mool Rocker. The Mool Rocker I thought was milder than it actually was. But so far, lovely, comfortable shave. Soap, really good soap, scent strength on the soap. I would say that's definitely on a par with the Taylor Old Bond Street. Slickness, no, it's not as good as, I wouldn't say it's as slick as Taylor of Old Bond Street. We'll try it on the second pass now, but we'll, as I say, I'm just on the first pass, so don't get me wrong, it's a lovely soap, shaves really well. I'm really enjoying this shave so far. Soap feels great, smells great. I would say it hasn't lessened in strength. In fact, I would say in terms of the scent strength, I would say it's increased slightly in scent strength. Lovely, lovely scent this. And when you consider that Tob's Sandalwood is one of my favourite soaps, or creams, should I say. And this is on a par in terms of scent strength, and in terms of the lather, I'd say it's pretty good too. I think maybe Tob's will lather up a bit easier than this because I've added water now, but nevertheless I think this is a really good quality soap or cream. So as is usual, across the grain for me on my right hand side is straight up. I might lose some of these lights because I forgot to charge them last night. That feels great. Yeah, that blade's brilliant. My favourite blade is the Astra. That's the most comfortable blade, and that's the fallback blade, because at the end of the day I know that I've used that many Astra blades in the past. I would say that blade's probably a bit sharper than an Astra. I'm not sure, I could be reading it completely wrong, but I personally, it feels, although it's leaving quite a bit in terms of beard, a lot here, but that's where I expect it. Right, let's go for the third pass. Bit more water. This is a lovely brush. Sprays out really nicely. Look at that. I do like this brush. But I wouldn't say I like it any more than, say, the Razor Rock Plus Soft or the other Yaqi. This is a Yaqi, obviously. The Razor Rock 400, I think it's called. That I think has got to be my favourite brush for using on my face, and funnily enough I didn't think I was going to like it. First time I bought a brush like that with a long handle, and I have to say it's now probably my favourite brush to use on my face. So, against the growth. So I hope you are all having a good weekend. I've been watching a few videos. Friendship Shaving has got a very interesting one. I think he's got me interested in another razor. I think it's the Fine Marvel razor. That looks really quite nice razor. I'm quite tempted by that. But all purchases are going to have to wait. Purchases are going to have to wait until I get back now. See what I've got left in the bank balance. Right, so against the grain on this side, on my right hand side, is straight across. It's funny, out of all the passes, this is the first and the third pass are my favourites, but I mean, I actually like this third pass more than the first pass, I think, in many respects. Not because it's the end of the shave, but it's the sound the razor makes on the third pass. It's just cutting those really short bristles that are left. Now you see that's pretty much just feeling around. There is a little bit of pickup, but I have to say that's almost a BBS shave. So I would say that Bluebird razor blade matches very well with the DE89 for me. It's amazing how people experience blades in different ways. It depends on your skin type, it depends on how thick your beard is. There's lots of different varying factors that get involved when you're using a combination of a blade and a DE razor on your face. So everybody in many respects is different to everybody else in terms of how they experience things. So, at the end of the day, for me, that is an excellent pairing and one that I will remember. I'm going to do my pickup pass now. It's only around the neck area. And it's the usual, the hair seems to grow in different directions. It seems to grow forward from the back of the angle of my jaw. Not that you can really see the angle anymore, but and then I go up sort of at an angle. That is where the scar is. I don't think it's possible to even see, but along the line or the crease of my neck is where they went in to do the operation on my neck years ago now. And obviously there, the hairs grow in all sorts of directions, or the beard grows in all sorts of directions. Now this sounds like it's picking up a lot, and that's because this is actually the true against the grain angle. It's sort of at an angle. You can see by the line of the soap on my neck, that's the actual, when you look at my hair, that's the way it grows. But there we are. So I fully expect that to be completely BBS. And it is. That's an excellent shave. Really enjoyed that. I'm going to clean up now and I'll be right back. I'm back again. All cleaned up. I have to say that's excellent. Really, really good. Go over the face now with the alum. Oh, actually I haven't done the cold rinse. Feels great. Right, I've got to do the alum. A bit more water than me drying it off. Little bit of a sting there, only tiny, sort of a murmur, but other than that, no sting at all. And yet it feels great. Smooth. BBS. Brilliant. I've had those Bluebird blades for a long time. I think they were part of the original selection pack. Sorry about the background noise. They're part of the original selection pack that I bought with my Mirko razor. I've never used them. So, stunning. Stunning. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Because I don't remember ordering Bluebird razor blades at all. So they must have come as a selection pack. The only blades I've actually gone out to buy are Gillette Nasets and Astra Greens, Astra SPs. Those are the only two that I've gone off and bought 100 of. In fact, I don't think I've done that with the Nasets. I think I bought 50. Because I want to try different blades and things like that, but I've still got such a selection of different blades that I've never tried. So I will be trying different blades. But there we are. So let's wash this off. Straight on with the witch hazel. Again, hardly any burn at all. That's amazing. That's really good. Really pleased with that. So straight on with the Marks and Spencer's. Again, I love this fragrance. Really love this. I haven't used much of it because I try and save the fragrances I like the most and use the cheaper ones. Not that this is expensive. Oh God, that's nice. Oh, that's so nice. Lovely. I was going to use another spray. I've got loads from the days of when I used to use the cartridge razor. I've got probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 spray type aftershaves. And I do still use them occasionally, but you know, I enjoy the splash first, and then after a couple of hours, once it starts to wear off, if I'm going anywhere, I'll put a couple of sprays. So I'm using the sa.al now, sa.al. Or I don't know how you pronounce that, but so I'm just going to squeeze some out onto my finger, just that much. Rub it between my hands. Oh, and this actually has quite a nice scent that goes quite well with that aftershave. It really does complement it. It's not a strong scent, but it just seems to bring the Marks and Spencer scent out a bit more. But yeah, there we are. That's me done. So remember, next Friday it's going to be a head and a face shave all in one go, so I'll look like a mummy again. And that'll be it then for a fortnight, and then when I come back on the 15th of August we'll have another marathon, another head and face shave, and go from there. So it's goodbye from me, it's goodbye from the Edwin Jagger DE89, excellent pairing with the Bluebird razor blade. Definitely recommend people having a go at that. I'm not guaranteeing you'll have the same experience I've had, but I hope you do. I really do. So that's it from me. I'll see you next Friday.